Set in the parking lot of a hospital, the story focuses on the most legendary hitman in the criminal underworld, named Alex. At the same time, a brutal thug arrives to visit his ailing mother. Once inside the room where his mother is being treated, he tenderly kisses her forehead with affection. But then, suddenly, it's revealed that Alex is on a murder mission. After reporting the results of his job, he searches for his car keys, which, for some reason, he forgot he had tucked into his own jacket pocket. Meanwhile, in another location, we're introduced to an FBI agent named Vincent. He's undercover as a client to uncover a case of underage exploitation. Ironically, the perpetrator is heartless enough to involve his own daughter in this illicit business. Vincent hands over some money as payment for the services of a young girl named Beatrice, who aggressively invites him into a room to undress. But when a wiretap is discovered on Vincent's body...
No, that's not what I meant.
Papá! ¡Tiene algo! ¡Papá! ¡Papá!
As other FBI agents arrive, the perpetrator recklessly drags Beatrice while holding her at gunpoint. To his surprise, Beatrice boldly bites his hand. In the end, the perpetrator dies after Vincent pushes him off a loft.
Put the gun down.
Come on, Hitman! Papá!
Investigating this case for 11 months has been no easy task for Vincent, especially with the high risks involved. However, his superior, Gerald, considers his efforts futile. Not only is the main target dead, but Gerald also insists that Beatrice's testimony isn't enough to prove the case. Back to Alex, who's now in Mexico City to meet Marisol's father, named Mauricio. It turns out they share the same profession, hitmen. Mauricio immediately offers Alex a major project, even though Alex had initially planned to retire from this line of work.
Just tired.
You know the town.
Maury.
My brother in El Paso.
Long story short, Alex heads to a location specified in the file Mauricio gave him, a city called El Paso, his own hometown. As he grows older, Alex is battling a condition similar to Alzheimer's, which has eroded his memory. He has to jot down important details on his arm to avoid forgetting them. At a hotel, Alex meets William, an assistant to his client. There, William hands him a set of weapons for the job. Alex begins reviewing the list of people he must eliminate. Switching to another scene, Vincent meets Beatrice, who's still traumatized from the earlier incident and seems to deeply resent him. Despite this, Vincent is convinced Beatrice holds valuable information about her father's criminal activities. To keep her safe, he plans to transfer her to a witness protection agency. Back to Alex, who's now at the residence of his primary target. Upon entering, he points a gun at the target's head, demanding a flash drive.
Come on! All right.
Despite some resistance, Alex overcomes the challenge, eliminating the target and securing the flash drive. Vincent, accompanied by his colleague Linda, officially transfers Beatrice to a special shelter for children. Unbeknownst to them, Alex is watching their movements. as Beatrice is his second target. That night, Alex revisits the shelter. But upon realizing his second target is an underage girl, he abandons the plan and lets Beatrice live.
No he dicho nada, perdón.
The next day, Alex confronts William, furious for being given a child as a target. In his decades as a hitman, Alex has his own code. He doesn't kill women or children.
Conscience was full. No. See what they have to say about that. No.
Alex begins to suspect his client's true agenda. Using the flash drive as leverage, he demands William cancel the contract, even threatening to kill him if anything happens to Beatrice. Meanwhile, we're taken to a scene where a glamorous woman struts toward her office. Her name is Davana, a high-ranking government official. From her Skype conversation with William, it's clear she's the mastermind behind Alex's assassination mission.
It's a bit fake.
He knows my name. He knows.
You said he wasn't going to be a
But he won't do the job, and he's got to.
As an official with a hidden trail of crimes, Davana is visibly worried about William's report regarding the flash drive. If its contents leak to the media, her carefully crafted public image will be ruined.
I said, I see his point of view. There is something to be said for that.
You can't trust. I know what's on that drive.
In another scene at a bar, a drunk man tries to coerce a woman. Alex, who happens to be there, steps in and makes the man leave. Elsewhere, Linda and her colleague, Marquez, are unwinding with drinks. The case they're working on with Vincent has been exhausting. They know this case is tangled with various interests, much like another case Marquez recently handled.
For the police, they're all just numbers. You can't do nothing.
Chili? I do.
You don't want to.
The next day, it's reported that Beatrice has been killed by an unknown assailant, leaving even Vincent clueless about the perpetrator. Alex, too, is shocked upon hearing the news. He insists he was only focused on dealing with the woman he was with the previous night and didn't go anywhere else. Realizing this is William's doing, Alex heads to a parking lot. But then... the woman's death ignites Alex's rage. He storms toward the shooter, who turns out to be none other than his colleague, Mauricio. Despite their friendship, Mauricio's actions against the woman close the door to forgiveness. Without hesitation, Alex ties him to the steering wheel of a car rigged to explode. Switching to William, from the front, a dark-faced man approaches, unnoticed by William as Alex, who's come to fulfill his earlier threat. From here, it's clear Alex has decided to change course. That's why he visits his old home, now a pigeon nest, curious about the flash drive's contents. It contains a serious threat from Davana to its owner.
What you're doing right now is
Look, I promise you I have no reason to say anything.
cross the line from which there is no return.
Along with a recording of an indecent act against Beatrice. In a glance, Alex realizes Davana paid him handsomely to cover up these crimes. Back at the scene of William's shooting, with the case growing more complex, Gerald orders Vincent and his team to take necessary action. Vincent and Marquez visit William's wife, learning about her husband's connection to a man named Randy, who is none other than Davana's son.
I'm from Mexico.
What's Mexico have? You an agent too? FBI. He hated the place.
Well, that's what we're...
Meanwhile, Randy is terrified. Knowing William's death means their position will soon be exposed. With maternal instinct, Davana tries to calm him, instructing him to flee abroad after hosting a party the next night. At the same time, Vincent receives a call from someone claiming to be David Marshall. From the confession, Vincent is certain this is William's killer, none other than Alex.
15 seconds.
Who's too rich?
The lawyer, the girl, that was Maurizio, the man in the car.
Who's the client?
Learning Alex is in the park in front of his office, Vincent and Linda rush toward him. But when they arrive, Alex has vanished.
No, we begin. This is telling us we're way too slow.
The name David Marshall becomes a new problem for Vincent. Marquez is tasked with meeting William's wife again to inquire about this person. Instead, they uncover more critical information, a connection to a Mexico City official named Davana, the mastermind behind all these crimes. The next night, we're thrust into the lively party mentioned earlier. Randy is found dead in his bedroom when Linda and Marquez arrive. Knowing Alex is outside, Vincent chases him to a location where Alex's car is seen running.
Put it down.
It turns out to be a clever trap by Alex to render Vincent helpless. After weighing the information he has about Davana's crimes, Vincent decides to let Alex go, despite Marquez's urge to take him down.
Put the gun down.
If I'm dead, you'll never know the truth.
Unexpectedly, one of Marquez's shots hits Alex. When found by patrol officers, Alex is unconscious in his car parked in front of his old home. Upon waking, he instinctively shoots an officer, mistaking him for a threat. From the information obtained, Linda uncovers documents revealing Alex's true profile. His criminal tendencies were evident since his teenage years, making his legendary status in old age unsurprising, despite his Alzheimer's.
Fall down the stairs or an accidental burn. Alex and his brother were well known at the ER. Investigators thought Alex set the fire. Only problem is, Alex Lewis is dead.
Vincent believes no one else can connect to Davana except Alex. At Alex's home, Marquez finds nothing but pigeon nests. The word pigeon triggers Linda's memory of the officer killed the previous night, found in front of a house full of pigeon droppings.
He reached out to you to cover his...
He wants us to bring her in.
What did you say?
Pigeons.
Confirming Alex is still at the location, Vincent leads a special forces team for a raid that night. But Alex, aware of their arrival, casually slips away through the back door. Elsewhere, dozens of police officers under Denny's command seem more concerned with Davana, who's still grieving. Soon, the sound of patrol car sirens is heard, deliberately triggered by Alex to gain access to Davana's private room. As Davana surrenders to Alex's fury, his gun suddenly jams. Denny quickly strikes Alex's head, knocking him unconscious. Alex is taken to the FBI office for treatment after being tortured by Denny. While asleep, a doctor, hired by Davana, attempts to inject poison into his IV line. The situation at the FBI office turns chaotic. The SWAT team is deployed following reports that Alex has taken the hired doctor hostage to speak directly with Vincent.
This is a fucking mess, Sarah.
A sniper team is positioned to monitor Vincent as he moves toward the office's front door. Unbeknownst to them, they've been set up to shoot Alex.
Affirmative.
Do you have a shot on the subject on the right? Hey, listen to me, agents.
After outsmarting the officers, Alex appears near Vincent to mention the name Barry. Whatever the meaning of that word, Alex, with no chance of survival, steps out of the car and is killed on the spot.
Alex!
Deemed a failure, Vincent's investigation team is disbanded. While packing up, Vincent accidentally finds the word Barry written on a photo archive, along with the flash drive Alex mentioned. Vincent hands it to Gerald and his lawyer, who still claim it's insufficient to prosecute Davana.
From which there is no return. We are not negotiating. You've clean.
Look,
Mr.
all right.
Camp.
Yes? Without the hitman, it's not a...
If I bring you this recording...
Realizing his superior is unreliable and seems to side with Davana, Vincent chooses an alternative solution to deliver justice, killing Davana with his own hands.